Georgia Southern Athletics here with head coach Jeff Monken after Georgia Southern came out with a 26-23 victory at Paulson Stadium. Coach, you talked about a tremendous team effort in the second half. What were some of the things that stood out to you to get this victory?
It's just a team effort. I thought our guys really just buckled down and played and found a way to win. And our defense, I thought, really played a good football game. Even through the first half, offense put our defense in some bad situations, and they kept them off the board and held them to 3 points a couple of times, and that was the difference in the football game. And offensively, we weren't taking care of the ball. We were pitching the ball on the ground. We were just struggling. And at halftime, we had a talk, and it was pretty matter of fact and to the point. And we had two ways we could go. We could just go lay down and quit and let it go, or we could try to battle and fight, and I think our kids did. And it was a great team effort in the second half. And offense tied a game up on a great play, and Elon would score, and offense would find a way to go down there and answer, and made us punt. Defense found a way to get a stop, and just what a great team effort by our guys in the second half. I was really proud of them.
Second straight game with that confidence coming up in the second half. You had 2 weeks of practice. You talk about those 8 practices before Elon, especially wanting to focus on fundamentals. What are you going to look for going into Sanford after this tremendous victory?
There'll be a lot of things that we'll find are frustrating, and we can do a better job of coaching and make improvements in a lot of areas, and we'll look for those things. And the important thing is we found a way to win this football game. We didn't do that 2 weeks ago. We had chances 2 weeks ago. We didn't find a way to get it done. And what we can't do is put ourselves in these situations by self-inflicted wounds, fumbling the ball, missing assignments, making poor plays in the kicking game. And we've got to play good, solid football. If we get beat playing good, solid football, we get beat. But this is the second game in a row where we've made plenty of mistakes, enough to lose the football game, which is why I think it shows maybe a maturity growing in this team. And we've got a lot of guys that played. We got some guys in some positions that have never played before. We got 2 quarterbacks that they've never been the starting quarterback before. We've got a bunch of offensive linemen who, with the exception of Bird, who played center tonight for the first time in his college career, don't have a lot of experience playing. And so it's just some areas where we got to grow up. And it reminds me a lot of the 2010 team, where we're just, we're a work in progress, and we're going to try to get better every week and improve as the season goes along. This was big for us, just to find a way to get a win, and our guys will be able to recognize the problems and the mistakes.
Coach, on the sideline, you certainly have to be working like a chess match, 3-4 plays ahead of time. What went through your head when you saw John Stevenson wrestle that ball out of the receiver's hands?
Just to find a way to get a first down. And we've got a chart that tells us, if the other team has 3 timeouts left, how much time there needs to be on the clock for us to run the clock out by taking a knee. We knew that there was more time than we could run off, so we knew the only way for us to secure the victory and not have to give them another chance was to get a first down. So we were able to slug it out, get a first down, and by the time we got to that new set of downs, we were in a position where we could take a knee, and that's a relief.
Coach, you're an advocate of practicing hard so the games are easy. What are some of the things that are going to happen this week as the team prepares for Sanford?
Well, the game sure wasn't easy. It was tough. Nothing's easy, but I'm convinced if we didn't practice hard and practice like we did, we wouldn't be able to find a way to win games like that. And we ask a lot of our team. And when people come and watch us practice, who have seen other teams practice or are coming to watch to maybe see our offense or see our defense. Oftentimes there is comments about the pace of our practice and how fast we practice and how much we hit. But I don't know any other way. And I'm a student of Paul Johnson, and that's the way our teams practice under Coach Johnson. And it develops a toughness in our team. We get guys hurt in practice sometimes because of it, but I want those guys to have an edge, and I don't want to rely on just having better players and saying, well, we're more talented than the other team, so we're going to go win. We got to have the best team. We got to have the toughest team, because there's just going to be times where you got to gut it out and slug it out and be tough. And tonight was one of those, and I was so proud of our team. And I told them after the game, that's why we practice them so hard. That's why we push them, and that's why we work the way we do. That's why we invest all that time in the summer to be able to slug it out and finish games and win those games like we had tonight.
Coach Monken, thanks a lot for spending some time with Georgia Southern Athletics, and we look very much forward to seeing the Eagles on the banks of Eagle Creek on Monday, getting ready to slug it out another week.
We're ready to get back to work. I know we're going to be. We'll have plenty to work on.